But what? I'm supposed to be hyped and amused at all the fuckery that I watch on the news, and the stories they will twist so it's slightly confused and never really know what's the lie we consume. Minds that were fertile get placed in the tombs, murdered by the culprit that's in living rooms. Victims are the ones not critically attuned. They assume that it's true because it's there on the tube.
How's it going, guys? I had a couple of updates I wanted to give you today. One, for those of you that were waiting for my latest album, Rise of the Reapers, to come out on iTunes or Google Play or Amazon, well, it's live on there now. So I'll leave a link in the description box and you can get it from the link. The other thing is, this past weekend was the Celestial Wars event, and it really couldn't have gone any better. A lot of fans came out. They were super supportive. It was one of those type of events where there was a whole lot of room for things to go wrong, but everything just fell into place the way we wanted it to. And I wanted to thank everybody that came out and supported the event. Speaking of which, there were a couple of fans there that actually they came bearing gifts. So I wanted to show some of this off. One of the fans is a toy maker that was up in Boston. Now, what he did is maybe 2 weeks ago or so, Graydon and I did a podcast where we talked about, there was an article about a warp drive spaceship model that NASA had floated out there. Well, he used a 3D printer based off of that conversation, and he made a replica of it. He gave one to me, one to Graydon. It's pretty cool, man. And he even made a stand with it. And I don't know if you guys can see it, it's kind of dark in here, but it has the GU logo on it. But yeah, man, that was pretty dope. Another fan created this poster. It's Carl Sagan poster. I thought it was pretty dope, man. I think I was overwhelmed that our fans thought so highly of us to come and support the event the way they did. And I got to give a shout out to the other artists that performed at the show. Seagats, Ogma, GA, MC Brooks, and Ryan Adam. And of course, Graydon Square. They killed it. Everybody had a great set. The fans were thoroughly entertained. It was a good night. Special shout out to Gifted Anomaly, GA, because he hosted as well as did a set himself. And in both capacities, he far exceeded anybody's expectations. Although I knew he was going to do well at it because of other things I've seen him do, and his charisma just pops up off of the screen. But like I said, it was a great event, and once again, thank everybody that supported it. And as a matter of fact, speaking of that, decided I would do something a little different this time. I put together a little video montage of the Smithsonian tour that we did before the show with about 50 of the fans or so. I mean, I hadn't been to the Smithsonian since I was 13, so this was a real treat for me. And I had my wife who coordinated the event, and the kids. It was a really good time. Special shout out to Marissa Holiday for all the work she did for the campaign and for the show in general. Don't want to forget that. It's real important. So check out the video, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Say hi, Celestial War event goers. What's up, folks? We are at the first part of the Celestial War event at the Smithsonian. A whole bunch of fans came with us. Let's see if I can find them because everybody split up. But it should be a good day. I haven't been here since I was like 13 years old. Look at this. Look where we came from right here. We're trying to strap big dumb bat wings on our backs to stuff like this. Now look at this.
This was worn by Buzz Aldrin. But the question I have is, why do you have a knife? Were they afraid he was going to come in contact with some aliens and had to cut him up? I smell conspiracy. This is a testament of how well apes can make something blow each other up. That's wonderful, isn't it? Now see, this looks like one of those porches an old guy like me would stand on with a shotgun telling the kids to get off my lawn. Sir George Cayley. It says, the career of the Englishman Sir George Cayley marked a turning point in the history of aviation. Cayley was the first to mount a well-conceived, systematic program of aeronautical research grounded in the scientific method. He conducted practical experiments in aerodynamics, published his findings in scientific journals, and performed flight tests with models of full-size gliders. This just goes to show that every new advancement or piece of technology builds on the previous advancements. So when they say that we stand on the shoulders of giants, that's what they're talking about. This is my son Malik. He doesn't like the right ones. The question I'm going to ask is, what's wrong with the right ones?
How do you land this thing, man? Please, keep focusing. There are no wheels on this. You could barely balance on it. There's something going on with the government, man. They're lying to us. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't like the Wright brothers. They're the wrong brothers.
Really? Okay, here we have members of the G Universe getting ready to watch the Dark Universe. Okay, so we are about to enjoy the Dark Universe mini documentary, I guess that's what it is. Narrated by Neil deGrasse Tyson. As you can see, members of the G Universe and here about to enjoy it. See that they woke now. They walked around, saw all that awesome, and woke up. See? I'm pretty sure they don't want me to have this camera on when it starts, so I'm going to shut this off. But yeah.